So I got a question on YouTube about when to eat and how our circadian rhythm influences our eating habits. This person was asking about what I think about this idea that there are 3 8-hour cycles in the 24 hours of the day. 3 cycles, each of which is focused on, for example, there's one cycle focused on elimination, and then there's another 8-hour cycle focused on digestion, and another one for assimilation, and that there are different cycles going on like that. And yes, to a certain degree, of course, I think there are times of the day where we digest more efficiently, like in the middle of the day, and eating in the middle of the night is probably not the best thing, because melatonin, the sleep hormone, actually suppresses our digestive system a little bit. So it's eating late at night, not the best idea, but if you do it, you're still gonna digest it. It's still working, just not as efficiently. So the point here is, should we somehow superimpose a system on our eating? Should we be like, have the no breakfast plan, or should we have, I only eat before 4 o'clock, or should we have these guidelines, like strict rules to follow? And I really think that's not ideal. First of all, I think that the idea that the body is eliminating in one period and not in another is flawed. Of course, our body is always eliminating toxins, always. If not, we would die, yeah? So it's constantly eliminating toxins, and it's constantly assimilating nutrients, and it's constantly going, But yes, there are different periods where it's maybe more efficient, less efficient, and that sort of thing. And I feel like the only guideline to follow when it comes to eating is, am I hungry? And we don't really have to ask that question again, even, because it's obvious. Hunger is foolproof. All animals in nature, they just eat whenever, whatever. They don't think about it. They don't ask themselves, I wonder if I'm hungry. Should I be eating now? Oh, this is too much food, or this is not enough, or what am my calcium coming from, or I need more protein. They don't have these stupid ideas. They just follow their instincts and eat when hungry until satisfied. Some animals graze, some animals eat meals. It's different for every animal, but every animal has a species-specific diet. There's our physiological makeup is that of a primate, a frugivore primate to be specific. We have a diet of fruits, and that's ideal for us. We can eat other things, but that's not as optimal. Without getting into that topic, simply eat when you're hungry. If you're attracted to food, eat it. If you want to eat, eat. If you don't want to eat, don't eat. When you sit down to eat with, say, a mountain of mangoes in front of you, just keep eating mangoes until you don't want mangoes anymore. It's that simple. You don't have to think really in calories. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to be like, you don't have to decide before you're eating how much you're going to eat. Your body will do that for you. Simply eat. But, it's easy to sort of get these ideas. We humans, we get ideas and we superimpose them onto our bodies, sort of saying, no, I shouldn't be eating now because I've had enough calories for today. I just calculated it on Chronometer. I had enough calories, I shouldn't be eating anything more. I'm just greedy. Well, you know what? If you're hungry, if you're wanting food, you gotta eat. That's just the way it works. But of course, this only applies if you're eating fresh, raw fruits in their whole natural state. As soon as you start cooking, as soon as you start mixing things and using stimulants, you kind of bypass our natural gauging system for how much we're eating. So that only applies to real food. And real food for humans is fresh fruit, tropical fruit ideally, to a lesser degree, tender vegetables, maybe some nuts and seeds, there are gray areas, but generally speaking, we're talking raw plant foods, fruits for the most part. So just to sum it up, there might be some truth to these ideas that there are periods of the day where our digestion is more efficient or where our digestion is less efficient. We might detoxify at a greater rate while we're sleeping, for example, because we're resting, as opposed to when we're out running in the middle of the day. So yes, and there's a benefit to not eating too late at night, but what if you're there? What if you're like, it's late at night, you're super hungry, you didn't manage to eat in time, before the sun set or whatever, life happened, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna, oh, I can't eat. You know, it's probably more detrimental for you not to eat than going to bed with food in your stomach. So you gotta find that balance for yourself. If you're hungry, eat. Don't think too much. It's foolproof. All the animals are able to do it, and they're not, worried about these ridiculous things. They're not ridiculous. I mean, there's a place for science and observing and analyzing for sure, but in the end, we gotta trust our body. That's what the bottom line is, and just eat when you're hungry. It's that simple, as much as you want. Right. Thanks a lot for watching. We have a free e-booklet about how to get started with the raw food diet on our website, sweetnaturalliving.com. We also offer health coaching if you're interested in some personalized assistance. We could go through, trying the raw food diet, trying to make it work, or just improving your diet in general or health in general. We can get into all those different topics through our coaching program. If you're interested, that's also on our website. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're having a good day. See you around.